Hey everybody, welcome back to the grand library of mystery, of knowledge, here at Questwise Studios. Today, this is kind of a bonus video. I don't normally do these kind of things, but I had a lot of feedback on my post, and so I thought, what the heck, let's do it out. We're going to unbox, I guess, maybe, and show off some of the features of this Masters of the Universe. I think this is called the Origins or Classics line. Skeletor, Evil Lord of Destruction. This is by Mattel. This is a new series of action figures that are meant to emulate the classic figures, but with modern posing with retro play. So there's a lot more articulation to this than the original, but the design is meant to emulate that old school feel. So without further ado, let's look at this package real quick, and then we're going to crack it open, and I'll show you some of the cool features this has. Now, note, these are currently exclusive to Walmart stores across the U.S. So Mattel had made this deal with Walmart that they would have an exclusive deal. From what I understand, it is very hard to find these at Walmarts across the nation. Something I read online was that it was rumored that Walmart was actually hoarding these in order to put them out during the holiday/Christmas season to make a better bottom line, to make them look good. From my understanding, Mattel is also very upset about that, and it was rumored that starting in the year 2021, these would be available to every retail outlet across the nation. So it's not going to be a Walmart exclusive anymore in 2021. So if you're looking to get your hands on these, in a few short months, they should be everywhere. They should be available for independent stores, mom and pop stores, hobby stores, any place that you look and buy action figures, comic book stores and stuff as well. So cool cover, cool artwork on the packaging itself. It's really nice if you're a board collector, like to keep it mint and packaged. This is very nice. Very nice cardboard. The clamshell itself is very well constructed. On the back, we get some cool artwork. There's a free comic book inside. From what I've read online, the comic book is the same across every figure you buy, so not unique to the character itself. But this feels, and this is again completely to my memory as a kid owning these toys, and I was a huge fan. I mean, this is Masters of the Universe, Thundercats, Pirates of Darkwater, all those kinds of cartoons that came out of that era, 80s and 90s, really influenced my love for the genre, as well as role-playing games as well too. And so I love collecting these things, and if you've seen some of my videos, in the backdrop behind me, I collect a lot of weird stuff, some Gundam, Star Wars. I like quirky collectibles, and it's really cool to have this back in my hand again. But there's 2 waves out, I believe, already, but wave 1 is the one that's most available. So you get He-Man, Teela, Man-at-Arms, Skeletor, Evil Lyn, and Beast-Man are the ones that are currently available. But this just feels, I mean, some of the artwork on here just really reminds me of the early days. So let's crack this open. I'm not going to keep it mint and packaged. We'll see what we get. So it's packaged pretty well. It's kind of hard to get into it. I probably should have brought a knife. There we go. Alright, so the first thing you see when you get to the back here is the comic book. It's pretty small. It's got the same, figures on the back. It's a cool little story. Artwork's not bad. Actually, that's kind of cool. Pretty decent. It's like 6 pages long. So there's that. That's what it is. It looks like the figure is actually clamshelled within a clamshell. So there he is. Oh, this is so good. Like, the face on this is very good. Paint job's really nice. It's very sort of monochromatic in a way. The face is really the most detail to it. Looks like the rest of the body is sort of just, the same color. Let's pull him out of here if we can. It's packaged very well, which I appreciate. It definitely protects them from damage in, people handling them in the store. Almost. Oh, I see. All right. Well, he's got a rubber band around his legs. We'll pull the weapons out. Let's look at the weapons first. All right. Well, I did have to resort to getting out a knife. He is rubber banded and taped into the package, so definitely a theft protectant. But it definitely protected him, kept him in the clamshell, during transport and people goofing around the store. But here he is out of the package. Instantly, you'll see, the kind of classic light blue body and purple armor, purple loincloth. Very nice figure. It's very thematic. It's very muscled, just like the originals. But here's where it gets really, really cool. Look at this. The head not only turns, but it pivots up. So you can look up, down, sideways. It's very posable. It's on a little ball joint. The arms move out. The arms they're very stiff. Like, I like this. They kind of lock in place at the top, but they move up and out. They move up and down. The wrist moves back and forth. It turns. The elbows pivot on the ball joint there. The waist pivots as well. The legs are also on ball joints, so he can do the splits. They move backwards and forwards. There's a joint at the knee, which is, again, very, very nice. It's not loose at all. They spin sideways. There's one at the ankle as well too. So the foot moves. I can kind of show you this. It moves up and down and out. So you can kind of do this little leaping kind of pose if you wanted to. But all in all, really, really cool. Gotta give the thumbs up. Hey, that's good. That's a good review. The armor itself is very much like the original. It has these little clips on the back, so you can take it off and swap it out. From what I understand, the heads are interchangeable, although they don't really have any variant heads. But if you wanted to put He-Man's head on Skeletor, you could probably do that. I believe it's just a peg joint. I can't get mine off. Mine's really tight, but I've seen other people. This is just a ball joint that pops off. You get a couple accessories. You get the Havoc staff with the cool ram's head on it as well. It's completely purple. Not a lot of detail there. I mean, I guess you could probably prime this and airbrush it if you'd like to. And you get the Sword of Power. What I really, it's kind of a boon and a bane to this model. But to emulate the original story of Masters of the Universe, you only get half the sword, right? If you remember this from back in the day, the idea was that He-Man had half the Sword of Power and Skeletor had the other half of the Sword of Power. And if you bought both figures, you could clip the two together and it would make the complete Sword of Power. And that was the key to unlocking the secrets of Castle Grayskull. So I think it's really cool because it really harkens back to those days of my youth, but at the same time, you don't get a full sword, and it looks kind of goofy in his hand if you have it, in his palm, and only half of the sword is there. But he does have one gripping hand, so he can hold the Havoc staff. Whoops, if I can get it in there. There we go. So very, very cool, very fun, very posable. You can do this crazy with his, seeking out power, crying to the skies of magic. Very, very cool. This video is really goofy because it really is taking me back to being a child, and I love this type of animation. I love the Thundercats and the Masters of the Universe, and that's really influenced my enjoyment of the hobby and of the genre and stuff as well too. But there it is, Masters of the Universe. I believe it's called Classics line by Mattel. This is Skeletor. If we get more, I might do more. If you like this video, go ahead and like down below. Let me know what you think, and if so, if I can find them, I will grab some more and do some more unboxings for you. Until next time, I'm Questwise. Stay safe and game on, my friends.